So I think realistically, the routine to commit to regular posts is going to have to be that I'm going to have to schedule this to remind myself. Otherwise, I have so many distractions that I'm capable of slipping out. Even I have too many things that I'm trying to focus on right now. Between the story with Jeffrey Epstein and all that cover up, and the Stephen Avery case that I obsess over. I'm in school full time, and all I want to do is edit videos. So, and I have to do all. Yeah, there's so much freaking stuff. Anyways, what do I want to talk about right now? Is the sudden change of mood from, or the rapid cycle between an elevated mood to a low is too fucking fast. I barely even have time. It seems like I don't have time to even adjust to enjoy the in between. I'm trying to capture the in the moment feeling, that zen focus, whatever, that you get when you're doing something and it's fucking exciting. Editing videos does that for me. This doesn't involve editing videos, but doing this helps me to this replaces an appointment I would go to normally see a therapist, because as I'm posting this to a platform, I'm hoping and expecting response from you guys, to hopefully that I'm related. Hopefully I know there's people out there that will relate this with what I'm going through with me. That's why I'm posting this in the first place, because the majority of the people that I watch videos on who are posting content on the subject matter that I'm going through, I relate to. I'm always searching for content on schizoaffective disorder, bipolar disorder, hypomania, and stuff like that, because I'm so aware of the cycles that I'm going through and the emotions. I'll start crying and there's no accountability for what the fuck I'm crying for. And it's just this super strong emotion that comes over, and there's no account for where is this coming from, and all of a sudden I have to fucking cry. It's like, dude, I don't have fucking time for this. What am I supposed to do? Stop what I'm doing so that... Lately, okay, so I'm in class, dude, and like, I just write it out. I'll just start crying and just fucking deal with it. And sometimes people ask me questions in the middle of the tears going down my face, and they don't ask anything. Other times, some people do. And when somebody asks, are you okay? Oh my God. It's like it's harder to hold back the feelings or the emotion of what it is. And like, you're like, just please let me have your fucking shoulder to cry on or some shit. It either goes in the direction of needing a shoulder to cry on in a hug, or no, I'll be all right, I'm straight, I'm just going to breathe this one out. Because typically that's what I'll do, is if I'm not comfortable with, asking for, getting some sort of human contact, emotional contact to release some of this fucking tension, whatever it is. But majority of times, I just gotta breathe it out and take a deep breath and focus on something else as hard as possible. And that's not easy to do. I don't know what else to talk about. Distractibility. What other hobbies do I like to focus on? Woodworking and sports, camping. I do a lot of research, and my dogs. What else? What's employment like? What's it like trying to stay employed? So, one of the last regularly punch card clock jobs that I had was at a a fabrication company that took high-end vehicles and gutted them out and installed very high-end audio and visual equipment, and like they refabricated vehicles for like the government. They did armor plating on them and bulletproof glass and stuff like that. They refabricated vehicles for celebrities and whatnot, and stuff like that. Well, I had been working with this company for a week, and the owner really liked my enthusiasm. He told me verbally. He says, "I like your attention to detail, and I can see your enthusiasm and your motivation. I really appreciate that. We're gonna see who else you can work great with, and we're gonna, I can see you're gonna be here for a long time." So great, awesome, and that pumped my enthusiasm up. Great, I'm gonna be here. I was in the mindset where I was to be employed at this fucking job for 18 fucking years. I'd retire out of this fucking place, no problem. I started at $18 an hour. I was fucking stoked because the work was fucking easy. But the problem was the crew didn't get along with me because I would work without asking questions. I typically don't ask questions a lot. I mean, I do, but I ask shit that doesn't make sense to me. But they said I was working too fast without asking questions. And basically, I was butting heads with the crew, and they didn't like my attitude, so they told the owner that I wasn't going to work out. So the fucking owner said that the crew, it's just not going to work out. The other reason why I'm not able to stay employed is I can't do it. I mean, all I want to do is edit videos. It's all I want to do is edit. That's what I'm good at. That's what I want to do. Okay, I tried to start a handyman company. I didn't want to do the customer service. I don't write invoices. I'm not even customer service material. Okay, when I get excited or way too emotionally invested into the job, and if I mess up or something doesn't go that way, and I get a little excited and I start yelling at myself, it's not a really good way to conduct yourself in front of the customer. And I'll give you an example. I go to my grandma's house to go and replace their kitchen faucet. Simple shit, no problem. Well, it was an inanimate object. Basically, I had to get under there with a basin wrench to loosen up the nut that was for the faucet to get it loose. Well, the tightness of the space to get to work in frustrated me, and I would rant and rave to myself, and I get frustrated, and I was yelling at myself. And you can't do that in front of a customer. That's just unprofessional. And that's my habit. That's what happens to me. I fucking lose it. It's stupid. But that's what I'm facing. That's what I refuse to conduct myself as a business in front of a customer like that. That's just fucked up. Can't do that. So I need to just sit behind a fucking computer and edit videos by myself. Probably sometimes with a crew too, but I work best on a fucking timeline. Editing. So if you want to check out my other videos, check out my other channel, youtube.com phsurfer. That's phsurfer. Check them out. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening to this one. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.